Good evening. I'm Gene Mahon, Red Willow County Sheriff. First of all, I want to thank KICX Radio and all those involved in the forum for inviting me here tonight to speak to all of you. I have lived in McCook, Red Willow County since 1976. I moved here from California and went to work for McCook Police Department after I spent 7 years in California as a law enforcement officer. I'm married. My wife Jan, we have 4 children. We have 5 grandchildren, and we have 2 great-grandsons. So I've been around a while. I've been a law enforcement officer for 43 years. Of those 43 years, 36 years have been spent in McCook and Red Willow County. I've had the good fortune of being Red Willow County Sheriff for 24 years. My career in law enforcement started as a patrol officer. I've worked investigations, I've worked administration, and just a lot of other jobs that are involved in law enforcement. I've had the privilege of working with the citizens of Red Willow County as elected official, and we must keep in mind that we do work for the people in our jurisdictions. As sheriff, I've given the task to work with the very fortunate and to also work with the very unfortunate. I must keep in mind as a sheriff that each person is an individual and each person should be treated as an individual when they come and talk to us about a situation. I was elected to lead the Red Willow County Sheriff's Office in a positive direction and to attempt to make good decisions along the way. There are times when we make decisions that we think are good and we find out the next day that they weren't quite what we thought they were. But then we have to move forward and hope that we don't make those mistakes again. I believe I've taken Red Willow County Sheriff's Office from a small agency to a somewhat larger agency to meet the demands of the job and to better serve the citizens of Red Willow County. Some of my accomplishments over the years has been having a good working relationship with all the law enforcement agencies in Southwest Nebraska. We've implemented a hazard mitigation plan for Red Willow County and McCook, implemented a DARE program for the county schools. We presently have a K-9 program. We now have our second K-9. We're in the process of implementing Code Red notification plan, which is a weather and an emergency notification plan. I'm a board member of a newly formed regional drug task force, and we've negotiated contracts with area jails and the work ethic camp to hold the prisoners.
All right. Hi, Gene. In your bio here, you indicate that you'll continue to support a new jail facility. What do you envision as the best solution to our jail needs?
The Red Willow County needs a facility, whether it be a regional facility or whether it be a facility just for Red Willow County. The need is there. We are going to be looking at some tough situations in the next few years with the city and their plans to move forward with new facilities. A part of that is not a jail, so Red Willow County is going to have to make some big decisions on what are we going to do. A jail is expensive, we all know that, and with the tax base and with taxes as they are today and the economy, that's a tough situation for the community to have to make. But I believe that our area does need a detention facility.
Hi, Dean. I think I would continue to expound on that the jail scenario. As far as is it feasible that, say, there be a area holding facility among the counties? I know that Curtis and Hitchcock County and Oberlin, for instance, are providing us services, but I would think that sometime in the not too distant future they might be condemned or, you know, they have to update where it's not feasible any longer, is there any possibilities of a regional jail facility if we're talking building?
Of a regional facility. And with the economy as it is, that's probably the best option. Because communities on their own, it'd be difficult to build a jail facility and be able to hold all the prisoners that we have to hold today. So yeah, I do believe a regional facility is a good option. If the city closes their jail, there will be no jail in Red Willow County whatsoever. The only option there is I think the county could take over the existing 96-hour facility, and I'm not sure a lot would be gained from that. We would have to man that 24 hours, 7 days a week, and we'd still have to transport prisoners because they're very limited on what they can hold there, and we're still a 96-hour facility. Okay, thank you, Brian. I would just like to say that it's been a real honor and a privilege to serve as Red Willow County Sheriff. I've spent a lot of years here, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. I see a lot of new things happening for our area, a lot of things happening with the county, a lot of new decisions that are going to have to be made, and I definitely want to be a part of that. So I would ask that come November, I would like to have your vote so that I'll be able to take part in some of the new things that's going to be happening here. Thank you very much.